Hi guys, my name is Denis. I'm a area school coordinator, and today we're gonna overview the week number 16 and what you're gonna learn on this week. So on this week, you have three topics to learn. Also, you will be introduced to new tasks, and also you're gonna start interviewing with mentors. Also, on this week, you have two deadlines about two tasks. First of it is data structure that you had 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before, and basic JavaScript. So let's dive into the topics that you're gonna learn on this week. So the first one is how JavaScript works with classes and prototypes. So it's, I would say, not that a day-to-day topic that you're gonna face on your daily work, but it's important to understand because sometimes you can just solve problems quicker and understand how your code works. So here you can find the description, how the classes and prototypes work in JavaScript, and how they inherit the properties and methods from ancestors. And yeah, so it's about performance, it's about code structure, it's about organization. And here you can find, as usual, educational materials and optional materials as well. So I would say um, it's important to spend time understanding how it works properly, because I think from my experience it's one of the popular topics on the interviews. And basically you can say about some engineering level just depending on his understanding of this topic. Yeah, and so the next one on this week is error handling. So error handling is important because sometimes it's possible to get some errors in the code in the project. So you need to catch that errors, and you need to work how the your application is operate during receiving that errors. The most basic example is when you're trying to get some data from the server, and there can be some problem with internet connection in the browser, for example, and you're getting an error. Yeah, so you need to handle that situations. So that's important to understand too. And here you can find the educational materials. It's not that much, but it's important because I would say this is what you're gonna face day to day on your work experience. Um, yeah, and the third topic is just understand how client and server communicate between each other. So you need to understand how browsers just getting the data, how users just get the pages from the internet, how it works. And for that, you need to dive deeper into how internet works. And I would say you can dive deeper every year. From my experience, you're going to learn something new, how it works. And I would say it's definitely the best area where you can just spend your time and invest to learn how it works. So here you can find educational materials about how internet works, what protocols you use, and why you need them. So it's about cybersecurity too. And yeah, I would say it's important to understand. Um, yeah, just because you just increasing your engineering level, just knowing how it works. And I would say it's nice to have these learnings. Um, yeah, and this week you also introduced to CodeWars OP task. So what is this task about? This task is focused on polishing your skill using classes. So yeah, try to use classes and solve these problems on CodeVerses. And yeah, you have here scoring criteria. You have here information how to submit the task. So basically, you need to create an account if you don't have on CodeWars, or if you have an account, just check if the name is the same as in your school and in the CodeWars, or if you log in the same GitHub account, you need to solve these problems and using PS6 classes, and then you need to submit this later, just to check how did you solve it or not. So basically, it's polishing your skills to use classes to solve some problems, and this task you have for 2 weeks. So yeah, dive. Let's check what you have on this week also. On this week, also you have interview with mentors. So some of you started to get your mentors, and some of you even got already some interviewing experience. Yeah, so during this week and next week, you need to pass the interview with mentors, and you can find it in the table of just course score. So yeah, that's another task for these 2 weeks. So this is Code Wars for the next 2 weeks and interviewing with Matter. And yeah, this week is deadline for two tasks. And the first task is data structure, if you remember, and the second one is basic JavaScript. So you need to submit um, your your task during this week until the end of the Sunday. um, yeah, so that's, I would say, the week number 16. And so let's call the other coordinators to the stage and we can answer your questions.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Thank. Yeah. No, go ahead. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Denis, for week overview, and guys, ask write your questions in the chat. So we yeah. And the first question goes from Lana. Between code task, can we fix the mistakes like another task and reviewer can check it one more time, or we have only one chance?
In case we are talking about the cross-check task, if your reviewer is okay to recheck one more time, perhaps 1, 2, 3 more time, it's okay if you fix some recommendation and submit the fixes of this recommendation. But only if your reviewers or reviewer is okay to check one more time and pay attention. This person should not do it only if he wants. Or she.
Thank you,
Is
Anna.
it possible to submit clean code? I think the deadline was till the end of last week, no? For cross-check.
One thing. Whether clean code is cross-check or not? Let me check. Clean code is a cross-check task. So in this case, the student can submit it one more time.
Till the deadline, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's say he must do it till the deadline to participate in cross-check, but after review, the student may apply comments, fix some recommendation, and submit his code one more time. If reviewer has enough free time, he or she may review it one more time and change, increase, or might be decrease the points.
Thank you. And the next questions is for you, Anna, as well. Hello, I'm one of the 8 people who didn't get a mentor because I'm from Ukraine. I registered for the tech screening in the app, as you suggested, and now I see an interviewer listed there.
I don't understand the question.
I think the question is the next
And we
message.
have the next part. Am I correct in assuming that this person will only conduct the interview for me to pass to stage 2 of program, or will they also be my mentor?
I got the question. Okay. Let me describe the process. For any student, it doesn't matter whether you're in the waiting list or in you got the pairs for the interview. I mean, your own pair student mentor. After the interview, mentor will decide whether your level of knowledge is okay to proceed learning at stage 2, whether it would be comfortable for you and for mentor to proceed learning in this pair. It means you got the mentor and so on. Only after the interview you will know whether this mentor be your own mentor or not. In your case, if some of mentor assign you to the interview, it means if everything is okay after the interview, you might get this person as a mentor.
But it's also possible that you pass the interview, but a mentor have a full capacity and couldn't take you as a mentee. So in this case, you will be transferred to another mentor.
Or will wait while some of mentors
Yes, that's
will
right.
have time or desire to extend his group of mentee.
And the next question. Hi, I have a question about the interview. What should I do if I already have an assigned mentor before? Do I need to get a score for the interview?
All students who got less than 60% of maximum for the technical interview will be expelled. So even you have a mentor. So the technical interview score is mandatory for everyone.
Yeah. Let me clarify a little bit. This question is about pre-assigned mentor that registered. It's, I think, too much information for our student. So let's answer the next question. Hello, how will the technical screening be conducted? Can it be done in the RS app under the interview tab, or do we need to use Discord or Skype? I can answer. Mm, you can use any tools, any tool by agreement with your mentor, but our RS app don't have this feature. So it interview tab gives all the information about interview, not the interviewing platform. Yeah, and how we are supposed to demonstrate solution for simple code task? It depends on mentor, I believe.
Is it a question related to the interview or the question related to the task of Code Wars for this week?
Sorry. No. I think it is not about practical assignment for this week. It's about type of task that mentor can ask our student to solve.
So in this case, you can be asked to share your screen and share the solution with the mentor. So live coding.
Hi, Otabek. How are you?
Yeah, Tovek is here.
Any questions from your side? How are they preparing for interview? Okay. Is there any mentor from Uzbekistan?
This time, only one mentor from Uzbekistan. Most of them are in the RU course, but I found the amazing mentor for Tabak, and I hope he will help happy with her.
Cool. So waiting for your questions, guys.
While we were waiting for question, short information, please do not waste your time and contact mentor as soon as possible, because our mentors might be busy with some project activities, be on vacation and so on. And it's better to agree the time now. It might be in 2 weeks, for instance, but let's discuss it as soon as it's possible. And if you will contact your mentor at the very last day and mentor be busy and would not be able to conduct interview, it will be your fail. Unfortunately, we know and that our mentors, the production guy, I mean, working for production project and so on, and we understand that time to time they might be too busy to share his time with us, and that's why I would ask you to be patient with our mentor. If you write them something and they didn't answer you within 1 day, it's not a time or reason to panic. Let's wait 3 days, and then you may start to panic and write us that your mentors is not answering you, but it's absolutely okay if your mentor will answer you in 1 day or even in 2 days. I hope that it's exceptional case, but it might be.
Yeah, and please be advised that the students have to contact with mentor, not the mentor. And one comment. I had an interview and there were many tricky questions. I prepared only the simple ones, but thankfully the mentor agreed to take me. It can be because sometimes mentor if you show how you try if you show your mentor the thought of the train of your thoughts, so I think, I mean, in this case, mentor decided that you is a very prospective person.
So mentors also check the way you think.
Yeah, because we all are humans, and the interview can be stressful, and sometimes it can happen when you forgot even simplest things, but it's not the how to say the most important thing to answer correctly all questions.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
also possible that you cannot prepare all the questions in advance, and it's quite common then that at the interview you're getting some unfamiliar question you haven't solved, but the way you think and the basic knowledge should help you to solve the questions you've never seen. So
Yeah, thank you.
that's totally fine.
Comments from Otabek. Everything is going great. A lot of things to learn. I contacted with my mentor. She's lovely lady. She agreed to give me some time for extra preparation. Thanks, boss.
Special for you.
Yeah. Question: is it possible to get certificate after stage 1 only? Answer: no. In this case, you have to pass stage 1 and stage 2 as well.
After stage 1, you may just get our virtual handshake, hugs, but not certificate.
My interview, the interview might be stressful. I felt my blood pressure rise just from asking questions here.
I understand you guys. I've been working for IT for close 10 years, and all time when I'm passing interview, my nerve was it's something strange for me, but I felt that I know nothing, and my pressure some increasing amount. But by the way, all these technical interviews after stage 2 and so on, it's a real practice for you. And not only to prepare question, to learn something, to prepare answers for some question, it also training your stress. It's kind of win yourself. So I recommend you not only pass an interview, but comparing to organize some groups with other students and conduct interview to each other regular base. It help you to be prepared. I mean, psychology prepare for any interview.
For me as well, every job change, it's kind of stressful, and sometimes the interview process takes maybe 4 hours. Sometimes it's conducted in 6 steps, like 6 interviews. So just be prepared, and it's like a training for you.
And next question from Anastasia. I have a question. Do mentors also have a list of topics that we've learned so far? I'm afraid that they will ask something advanced that we don't know yet. Yes, they have, but don't worry. Sometimes mentors can ask some advanced topic just to test you how you can solve this task or answer this question that you don't know. But those questions do not affect score for the interview.
Also, if your knowledge is deep enough, your mentor might recommend you to join the short track. So it's okay if your mentor asks more advanced and deeper question that you thought before.
Yeah, just to, for basic understanding of your skills, of your level of your knowledge. Hi, my question was about score, but I don't have an assigned mentor for the interview, so I don't understand whether I should have an interview with an already assigned mentor. Not sure about this.
I can't understand. As I understand the question, some mentor assigned the student to himself, but I didn't create the pair for interview between the student and the mentor. As I understand. Please tell me the situation in Discord or Telegram, I mean in direct message, because I need to know your GitHub to verify what's going wrong. Because if you have mentor, you should have the interview slot, I mean in the RS application. If you don't have, perhaps it's my issue, my mistake, and I should fix it. Please write me somewhere and share your GitHub, and I will check.
I think it's a student that have position 56 in our score.
56, one moment, please. 56, Sophia. Sophia, one moment. Technical screening. Yep, there is no pairs, but I don't know why. It should be Irina Romanovskaya, your mentor. Okay, one moment. The pair will create it in 1 second. Fix it. The pair is created.
Thank you. Thank you.
In case someone didn't find your technical interview, except of 8 guys that we mentioned previously, please also write me. Perhaps it's my mistake.
Mhm. It's definitely for you, Anna. Hello, could you say a few words about short track? Do I need to review React hooks or start learning advanced TypeScript to prepare for it? Thank you in advance.
As I mentioned before, and also before, it will be perhaps 5 times that I talking about short track. It's a program for student who has deep knowledge in JS and might be in some framework, and the student will pass interview to special course called short track, where they proceed learning, but more fast with more tricky tasks. But I don't know. I don't know anything about interview topics for interview and the program. Unfortunately, I'm not involved in the coordinator of short track. Why unfortunately? Fortunately, because I have only 24 hours per day. If you are interested in a questions that were asked, just try to write in the Discord or Telegram and ask. Might be someone passed this interview and ready to share with you his experience and topics and so on. But I'm not sure that you will get the same questions. But you may know the topics.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What about next questions, guys?
What
Or
next?
maybe, yeah, or maybe. Nadia already passed the interview, and congratulations. So, yeah, good news. Do mentors have a minimum set of required questions to ask?
Not questions, just themes, areas.
Topics, yes. Areas and yeah, but this area also divided in required and optional, as I remember. No.
All of the required, but maybe some topics can be
Some
left.
of them more required than other.
Yeah.
As said George Orwell.
So thank you. You're welcome, Vladislav. So guys, we don't have any questions for a moment. So let's finish our today's session. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish you good luck at the interview for everyone and see you next week.
See you
next
later.
week.
Next Monday at the same time.
Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.